Hey there, good evening, and welcome to Prog Monster on this wonderful night. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, and welcome to the live experience. Tonight we're doing one of my favorite live albums from the 70s, late 70s, Cheap Tricks at Budakon. One of the great albums, I think. Such a high energy album. I really like it. I really like Cheap Trick a lot because they have that kind of, I like to say they're a 70s band performing 50s style music, or maybe they're a 70s style music playing 50s type music. I'm not sure what it is. Anyways, great band. Many see them as kind of a hard rock, power pop band, if you might like it. I just really dig them a lot. There was about 4 albums in a row that I thought were great, and this was one of them. This one actually came out before 2 of the other ones, but because it was made in Japan and was made for people in Japan, it didn't come over here right away. There was kind of a demand before it started coming over here. Anyways, it was released in Japan on October the 8th, 1978, and then released in the U.S. on February 1979. The venue was Nippon Budikan in Japan, in Tokyo actually. And it was taped or recorded on April 28th and April 30th of 1978. A lot of good tracks on this album, very good. Album's length is about 42 minutes or so on Epic Records, and it was produced by, of course, the band Cheap Trick, which is Robin Zander on lead vocals and rhythm guitar, Rick Nielsen on lead guitar and backing vocals, Tom Peterson on bass and backing vocals, and then Bun E. Carlos on the drums. All very good, just super. Anyways, I'm just going to go over the tracks a little bit. I didn't write them on my board. I should have, because it's easier for me to see, but I'm just going to go with this kind of a live experience. It opens up with Hello There, which is a real kick-ass beginning to a set. Fantastic. I love it at the beginning. Then it's Come On, Come On, another pretty good solid track. And then Lookout, which also is a pretty good track. They get to Big Eyes, which I'm not overly crazy about that song, but it's not bad. And then the next 3 or 4 tracks are what make this album, I think. Need Your Love, which was released on here before the Dream Police album came out and ended up on Dream Police later. But one of the really good tracks off of that album. I like this song quite a bit. It's a bit more of a slow, methodic type song. Ain't That a Shame, starting off with those heavy drums by Bunny, and then kicking ass with Ain't That a Shame. I guess it was a 70s style, but a song from the 50s. That's what I was meaning before. Great kick-ass song. I Want You to Want Me, maybe their greatest hit of all time. Certainly one of the most known Cheap Trick songs, that's for certain. And then Surrender, another song which came out on their Heaven Tonight album, and then they released it here. And this was actually was the Heaven Tonight album came out shortly after this album was released. And this song, kick-ass song, I actually won a karaoke contest once singing this particular song. Fantastic. And then Good Night, which is just a kick-ass song at the end, and then they end off with Clock Strikes 10. Great live performance, high energy. You can hear the people screaming. Fantastic. I think Robin Zander's voice is really quite strong on this. Bunny Carlos stands out. To me, he stands out quite a bit on this with his heavy drumming. A somewhat underrated drummer, I think. And anyways, there you have it. The live experience, which is concert, full concerts, and they did like 10 tracks. They were actually bigger in Japan and weren't even really that known over here at the time. So they got their start there. fantastic. I love the album. Like I said, if you are looking for, if you're a live album collector and you haven't heard this one, you got to hear this one. Fantastic album. Again, released in the late 70s. Still a masterpiece. Still, to me, it's probably their best album. It might not be my favorite, but I think it's probably their best album. Anyways, there you go. I'm glad you stayed in and stayed up tonight to have the live experience. If you really like this and you want me to do more live albums, please like this and subscribe. And I'll try to fill any request that's given to me. Next week we'll be doing another live album. I'm not sure yet. I have an idea of which one I want to do, but I'm debating between that and another one. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. And from Prog Monster, you have a good night. Murph out.